talk about what's going on in the market, but really what we need to do, because I tell you what, I've been doing this for, I don't know where the time goes. Is it me or what? But it used to feel like when I was a kid, like a day would feel like a week. You get so, now it's like, is it just me or we're turning like months? The calendar's just like, we're already like at the end of July almost here. It's like, oh my gosh, that means the summer's almost over, If you live in New Jersey, that's a big deal because I really enjoy the summer, right? But time just goes so quickly, and I've been doing this now 33 years in this industry. It's a beautiful industry to be in. And I've never been more concerned about the future of loan originators as well as real estate agents than I am right now. So I want to talk to you from the heart today because I really want us to take this very seriously. Because a lot of times it's easy to get busy, it's easy to do what you're doing, and then all of a sudden, time continues to go by. But I'm telling you, behind the scenes, what's happening is you have a very big enemy that wants to put you out of business, and that is the fintech companies. There's no shortage of money, and they have publicly said that they really think that you should be out of business, and they want to take over. Now, we could defend ourselves, we could protect ourselves, but we really need to be truly an advisor. Now, I know people talk about, oh, I'm an advisor. Look, if I ask 1,000 loan originators, right, and I said, are you a salesperson or are you an advisor? 1,000 people are going to raise their hand saying, I'm an advisor. I'm going to say, bullshit. Why? Why are you an advisor? Because you know how to fill out a form? Really? Because you know how to qualify somebody? That's not an advisor. It's the price of admission. I can't walk into a hospital and say, hey, give me a badge that says surgeon, and they're going to hand me a knife so I can start cutting people up. No. You have to really go through it, and that's a good thing. Barriers are a good thing because what it means is that it's not something that every single person can do. But I'm going to give you a test first because I want to see how good our math skills are because this is a math business. So here we go. Pencils down, phones down, okay? If somebody next to you starts trying to do this, call them out. No cheating. Here we go. Pay close attention. All right, you're driving a bus, and here's the deal. You've got 6 passengers on the bus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. First stop. 2 get on and 5 get off. Next stop. 4 get on, 3 get off. Next stop. 1 gets on, 2 get off. Next stop. Well, that's it. Tell me. How many stops did the bus make? 4. Okay. Now, how many people are left on the bus? How many passengers are left on the bus? How many passengers? 3. Okay. How many passengers? 2. Okay. And the next question. How old should the bus driver be? At least 18. I know you got it, okay. Other ideas? How old should the bus driver be? How old should the bus driver be?
For me, 36.
36. Why should the bus driver be 36?
That's my age. I'm the bus driver.
Because the very first thing I said is, you're driving the bus. And we don't want to just take what they say they want and then just execute. That's one level. You want to go to the next level, take what they say they want, be that advisor, and then give them what they need. Give them what's really best for them. It may be totally different than what they want, but show them as an advisor that you can do that because fintech companies can't do that. That's the magic of what you bring to the table. If you're not familiar with this, embrace it and say, okay, I'm going to learn this. Look, none of us came out of the womb, doctors slapped us on the back of our rear, on the rear end, and then you say, oh yeah, I know that you need a 50 back ratio. Nobody said that, okay? Everything you do is a learned skill. This is a learned skill that is not beyond We need to understand what's going on with the economy. We need to understand where the market's headed because this is going to have an enormous payoff for you right now. Personally, give me 10, 12 minutes with you, and I promise you there's going to be a big personal payoff for you, for your wealth, but there's also going to be a payoff for your customers and the way your business is. What the hell is an inverted yield curve? Okay, it sounds complicated. It's just a fancy way of saying this. Rates that you get a longer term commitment should be yielding higher than a shorter term commitment. You walk into the bank and you say, okay, I want to put some money in a CD. And you see they've got all these different options. 3-month CD, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year. You would anticipate that if you're going to put your money in a commitment for 10 years, they're going to reward you with a higher rate than 1 month, right? Okay, but that's not happening today. If you look at the treasuries for 10 years are giving you less of a return than if you put it away for 3 months. Huh? Why is that? There's a really good reason, but more importantly, you get a lot of great clues that make you that advisor. So the reason is because that 10-year treasury cares about inflation. Let's put yourself in the position where you're lending your own money. So here you are, you're going to be nice enough and you're going to give me a loan. And it's a 30-year loan, it's a mortgage. Now I'm making a payment to you every month of $1,000 a month. So you take that check you get from me of $1,000 a month and you go out and you buy a basket of goods and services. Next month you get a check, you do the same thing. Next month you do the same thing. But what you notice over time is that that money doesn't go as far in the future because of what? Say it, you all know the answer, be confident. Confidence is really important here, okay? Inflation. You all know this stuff. Inflation, what does it do? It erodes the buying power of a fixed payment like a mortgage over time. So you gave me a mortgage and that's done, right? Now let's just say KT wanted a mortgage, but it's a few months after you gave me one and you're hearing about inflation going up. Inflation's higher. That means that it's going to erode the fixed payment you get from KT faster, right? Are you going to give him the same deal you gave me? Probably not, right? Why? Because you know you need to start at a higher perch to protect your buying power over time from that more rapid erosion. So it's not going to be a $1,000 payment, it might be $1,050, which means you have to charge him a higher, and now you understand the mortgage business really, because inflation drives interest rates. It's that simple. People could try and complicate it for you, but don't let them. If inflation goes up, interest rates have to go up to compensate the lender. If inflation is low, like it is now, interest rates go down. Are there other factors? Of course, but at its core, this is what it's about.